If you're just getting back into cycling or have taken a long break, I think I have found the best, if not, well, oh hell no. I think I found the best beginner or getting back into it cycling hill in Zwift. And that is the Oh Hell No loop, which is the Grade KOM. And I've used that to try to get back into, well, climbing, fitness shape in general for cycling. Now, on the first attempt I did for this KOM, I averaged, I don't know, like 166 watts for the whole thing. And kind of part of that was I was getting used to it. I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into, so I wasn't sure how to pace it. But the nice thing about Zwift is you have that pacer shadow with you, and you see your last time there to the right, unless too many people pass you or you get too far away from it. But it's a nice way to really dig deep and try to improve your fitness. So like I said, I averaged 166, so I was trying to beat that this time. And again, if you're using Zwift and you're not using a training plan, getting onto some of these KOMs and trying to beat your times is a great way to try to increase your fitness. So for parts of the KOM, I like to look at each section and break them down. So as you can see on the left, there's 10 segments to this KOM, and it gives you the average watts, and also if you have a heart rate monitor hooked up, you can look at your average heart rate. Now, I didn't use a heart rate monitor because, well, frankly, I'm just getting back into getting fit or trying to get fit, and I don't know what heart rate it, well, I don't know what my zones are, so I don't think it really matters for me. So I'm using just watts, and if you watched a video previously that I did, right now I'm sitting at 200 watts is my FTP, and I think I'm 70 plus kilos, so it's 2.6-ish or something like that. I'll calculate the number up here. I have no idea. Not good, at least for where I want to be. So what I'm trying to do in these segments, and what you can do, is try to have a good average time in your segment. And if you're really trying to pace yourself, not trying to go too far above that FTP mark, because according to what your FTP is supposed to be, you're only supposed to be able to push your FTP for about an hour. And realistically, if you haven't built up your endurance, you're not going to push it anywhere near that. So right now, as you can see, my first segment, I pushed it. I averaged 198, which is pretty good pacing. And here on the second segment, I felt pretty good because it was early. I am pushing a little bit hard, so I don't know how that's going to turn out in the end, but we'll see in the end. And you can also see another good way to push yourself on these KOMs is you have the PR time for each segment. So that's something also to push yourself if you're not sure how hard to push. If you want to beat a PR in a KOM or in a segment, then try to beat each segment time, and then eventually you'll beat the KOM, or your time, I should say. So that's pretty good overall pacing. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you're just getting back into things like I am, kind of what I'm doing is I'm riding 4 to 5 days a week, and I'm using the hillier routes or a hilly KOM like this to get a harder workout in. And the rest of the days I'm doing maybe like a 500 to 700 feet route for about 20 miles. So that keeps it about a medium intensity. and then the rest of the time shooting for a fairly flat route. So maybe like 100 to 300 feet per like 10 miles or something like that. So just keeping it nice and easy. And I think that's going to work out quite well. I'm going to retest my FTP soon. I've been training consistently for 4 to 5 weeks. I think this is week 5, so we're going to retest very soon. But back to the segment here. So right now, overall, in the middle there, it gives you that average for the whole KOM. And right now I'm sitting at 192, which is really good pacing for me. And I believe that we just have one more segment to go. And so just one more segment to go on this effort, this really hard, well, I would say it's a really hard workout for me because I'm only 4 to 5 weeks back into things. Okay, so it looks like we're rounding almost the last turn, or, oh, well, I guess it is a turn of this 9th segment. If anyone else has any other good ideas for myself or others for a nice short KOM that they can really try to work back into, let me know in the comments. This, like I said, I think this effort is going to be around 20 minutes or so. The last one, like I said, the 90-day PR is 25:41, and so we're shooting to take some time off of that. And then, so as I get fitter too, I want to try the Zwift, which is a lot longer. I think years ago I PR'd that around, well, just over an hour. So the goal is, of course, everyone wants to do it under an hour. So I think coming soon, I'm going to do a video and just get a baseline of where I am at on that one, and then do another one a few weeks out. But soon after this video, I'm going to do another FTP test to see where I'm at. First race, gravel race, is in, oh no, not August, July. So trying to see how much fitness we can improve. And like I say before in the last video or two before, there's only a few, I'm pretty out of shape and I'm just getting back into things. So I'm really just going to be I'm going to start at the back of the pack, have fun, and just see where I can go and set the bar for next year. And so as you can see, we're coming up on the arch to finish, and right now we're sitting at a really good average. Like I said, I'm so close to my FTP. It's kind of crazy how well I don't know, that was just an accident, to be honest. Look at the last segment, I'm averaging 219 right now. I probably left too much in the tank, and I can probably take off a lot more on that. So here we go, 188. Okay, so not as good as I thought or remembered, but that is a new PR. 188 watts for 22 minutes and 20 seconds. I'll take it for being a little bit out of shape. Well, a lot bit out of shape. I will take it. Let me know if there are any other KOMs I should be doing that are short, challenging, and can get me a good workout. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.